What's up, skirmishers? So today I wanted to share with you the importance of aiming just to do a little bit better, or rather the power of aiming just to do a little bit better. I think in weight loss, most people, including myself, aim to do things like the perfect way, like the best diet, the best workout plan. Um, and while that may be a great intention, it usually doesn't end up very well. I know if you're like me, I will, if I start out something, I like try and do all the things all at once, and it feels great. I'm kicking ass, and then life inevitably happens, and you kind of stumble and fall, and I just like go back to the regular way of doing things that I used to do, and that means being fat again. Um, so, because when I lost 100 pounds, I lost 100 pounds in 6 months, and it was awesome. I was going to the gym twice a day. I was eating like super clean. Like all I did was eat oatmeal and broccoli and tuna and just, the clean foods. And I completely changed everything about the way I ate. But I gained like 60 pounds back in less than 3 months. Once I reached my goal, I didn't have like a plan after that. I just, it's like, oh, I'm here. And then like I'm not gonna continue eating this way. This way sucks. Life like sucks this way. It's cool while you're doing it, but no, it's not cool while you're doing it. It's just like you're doing it, and that's the goal, and you're focused, and then you get there, and you're like, all right, what now? You just go back to doing the regular stuff you were doing before. And I gained 60 pounds back in 3 months. I think that was harder. That was more mentally and emotionally painful than anything, because I being overweight my whole life and then just completely screwing it up again. I did this great thing of losing 100 pounds and everybody was so happy, and then I just ballooned back up really quick. It's not good. But what I was talking to you about, aiming to do just a little bit better, the power of aiming just to do a little bit better is that you can focus on doing something small, and over the course of time you will have a very big result, instead of going kind of like on this roller coaster of like, yeah, I got the inspiration, got the motivation, you're doing it, and then you lose it and you get fat again. And so if you've been following me on Instagram, you see I eat pretty much the same breakfast almost every day, or I have been for a while. It's that chorizo breakfast casserole. I have about 2 squares every day. When I make the big batch on the weekends, I cut it up into about 15 blocks. And so my daily serving divided by the total amount of servings gives me a ratio of 0.133 repeating. And so to see, like, I'm going to show you like this calorically and how this plays out as far as weight loss. So if I'm just aiming to do a little bit better, the calories in the overall casserole is 2,985. Right now, 238. So I did, instead of like going on a meal plan, right, which you hate and I hate, I don't do that anymore. I did before, but you don't do that anymore. Instead of like going from my breakfast casserole and then going, oh, I'm gonna wake up and make an egg white omelet with sauteed bell peppers and blah blah bullshit. I'm not doing that. This is a lot easier. So all I did was change my hash browns in my casserole, and if you look at my pictures, you probably can't even tell that I really changed anything. The casserole looks the same, it tastes the same. I changed the hash browns to cauliflower. I changed the cheese that I was using from the regular shredded cheese to the Velveeta cheese, which is actually better, but it's a lot less fat. And then I switched the eggs from whole eggs to egg whites. And so the new calories, it's 2,138 calories. So to find out how much I'm eating, this is my daily serving times the amount of total calories. This is equal to about it's 397.9, so we're gonna say 398, and then is that little squiggle thing? That means roughly, right? This one is around 285 calories per serving. So there is negative 113 calories in just this change. So I'm not like changing my meal, my breakfast up. I'm not going to eat some crazy meal plan. It's super restrictive. I'm going to eat the same thing that I always eat, which you see, but I'm just going to make it a little bit better. And by doing so, I can save myself 113 calories. So 113 calories, and that means like, this is going to show you weight loss over the time of, like if you don't change anything else. This is saying like you eat the same way, you have the same routines. You see I eat in and out, or some form I eat out like at least once a week, and then on the weekends we usually have at least a drink or two, maybe more. But the same lifestyle, I'm just making this small change, making it a little bit better. So times 7 days a week equals 791 calories. All right, so that's per week. And then times 4 is 3,164 calories per month. Now, what do we know about fat? Fat is it takes about 3,500 calories to burn 1 pound of fat. Okay, so this divided by 3,500 equals, so my calorie deficit that I've created from changing up my cauliflower and hash browns, my eggs to egg whites, and then the cheese to the Velveeta cheese. I'm still eating my casserole, still doing everything the same. That's going to give me about 0.9 pounds per month. So I'm going to lose nearly a pound a month doing that. Okay? Doing everything else the same. So that, and then this times 12 would be around, it's 10.8 pounds negative per year. So I would lose, hypothetically, right? I would lose 10.8 pounds or 11 pounds per year if I did this. If I just kept everything the same and I focused on making this one small change. And I'm more of a visual person, so let's do this real quick. Try and hustle. Boom. This is you now. Right, you fat. You're here. Let's say we're 220. 220. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, let's say instead of the 10.8, which basically 11, let's just say it's 10 pounds. You only lose 10 pounds a year. Right?
So this is 2019. 2019, 20, 2020, 2021, 2022,
2023. Right? This is now 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Here. Boom. 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 In 4 years, if you maintained your same lifestyle, but you just made that one little change by aiming just to do a little bit better with your breakfast, not going crazy, you would end up losing 40 pounds. You would go from 220 pounds to about 180 pounds. Right? And that's the power of just aiming to do things a little bit better. And I think, at least for me, that's a lot easier to do and more manageable than trying to eat some crazy meal plan or go to the gym an extreme amount of times. It's just a lot easier to do things a little bit better.